My ex cheated on me, then tried to take his life when I refused to get back together with him. Me and my ex were together for almost 2 years until I found out he cheated on me. He cheated on me by hiring multiple girls over a 4-month span. It was a really messy breakup with him crying, kneeling, begging, saying he only did that because he was frustrated and that he truly loved me. Other times, he blamed me for him cheating because I didn't give him enough attention. I ignored all of this and blocked his number and all his social media. He tried using his family's phones to reach me, and so I blocked them too, although I am civil with them despite all of this. Because he couldn't reach me through social media, he eventually went to my house. Thankfully we had a locked gate and my dogs were also very alert to intruders. He couldn't get in, and so he slumped in front of our street and cried while demanding to see me. I already told my parents beforehand that I broke up with him, so my mom frantically called me that my ex was here crying. I immediately went back home and confronted him. He said a lot, saying how he couldn't live without me and that he'd end himself if I wouldn't get back together with him. I laughed at him and said he could try. Then, despite his pleas, I went inside my house, leaving him outside. After that, it became quiet for 2 weeks, so I thought he finally left me alone. Then one day I got a call from an unknown number, and when I answered it, it was his mom crying and telling me that whatever my ex did, I should forgive him because her son is in the hospital right now after trying to end himself because I don't want him back anymore. I was really surprised and also worried, and so I told the mom I'll talk about this to my parents first. My dad said he was pitiful and that although the end decision would still be mine, he hopes that I can support him for a while even if it means lying to him. My mom on the other hand said he's crazy and to never see him again. My sister is impartial with all of this. I also asked my friends and they basically said don't ever meet with him because he's a manipulative ass. My relatives said I should forgive him and to let bygones be bygones because God wouldn't forgive me if I don't forgive. What is the best way to do things? My ex cheated on me, then tried to take his life when I refused to get back together with him. I decided to go no contact with him and his family. I sent a text to his mom saying this, but I wish for his fast recovery. It did not go well, and it definitely got a lot worse before it got better. His mom sent me a lot of messages and most were curses. It included a lot of derogatory words, like calling me the N-word. I knew she was mentally troubled because of what happened to her son, so I ignored it and blocked her. When I woke up, I got lots of messages, and it was because she posted about what I had done. She posted that I was the reason for her son's attempt to take her life and gave no context. She even posted pictures of him in the hospital and she tagged me. It was overall a very hateful post. She screenshotted my text message to her about going no contact. I was turned into a villain overnight. Most of my message requests were my ex's relatives cursing me, and some of them were random strangers who also rebuked me. Even worse, some of my own relatives berated me and they said I should have taken their advice and got back together with him. My mom, she posted a response to my ex's mom post, and it was about how she conveniently left out the part where her son cheated on me, and she left it out just to gain internet sympathy and turn the world against me. My friends also backed it up and sent receipts and screenshots. The hate died down a bit and I also received some support, but the damage had been done. My ex's company saw the post and they want to let him off because the whole issue is not good for their image since it reached a lot of people. I knew this because my ex's mom privately messaged my mom to delete her post because of it. She also said she'll delete her own post too. My mom got mad saying she'll refuse to delete it because now they want to be civil? But I did tell her to just delete it so that the whole thing can be forgotten. So far the posts are still up. As for my dad, he and my mom are not on speaking terms because my mom says he's not taking it seriously and my dad says that this isn't much of a big issue. To be honest, the most absurd thing about all of this is how my ex is still asking for me. One of his friends contacted me telling me that he asked for another chance again.